Snakes in the grass everywhere I turn. I can't trust nobody but me. It's a cold ass world out here. Better watch who you trust, who you keep in your company. Don't turn your back and snap. Everything that once was all could turn to black. And you're watching the clock, just praying, wishing you could turn it back.
So at number 5, I'm going to really have to go with Lord of the Rings War in the North. Now, I know that a lot of people on here probably didn't play this game. I haven't even reviewed it yet, and they're going to follow GameStop's review of giving it a 5 or whatever. Honestly, I picked up War of the North with very low expectations. After getting reviews like 5s and so on, and 6s, I was like, probably be another Too Human. Actually, I really like it, and when I review it after Zelda, you'll see why I like it. Is it an amazing, oh my god, I'm gonna die because it's so good game? No, but it's slightly better than I was going. It was actually a lot better than I thought. It's a fun hack and slash, collecting shit and killing things, and especially with 3-player co-op. So in my opinion, it was definitely a surprise. I had fun with it. I was enjoying it, and I can't lie, it was just fun to play. So at number 5 is definitely Lord of the Rings War in the North. And number 4 is Sonic Generations. Now, some people are going to be surprised that I have this on here, seeing as I didn't give it a 10 out of 10. But Sonic fanboys are mentally fucking retarded and need to die in a hole. Never have I seen so many fanboys for a series that has so many shitty titles in it. Anyway, no bashing you Sonic fanboys. It's time to get the reasons why Sonic Generations is my number 4 surprisingly good title of the year. Why is this on my list? Simply because I thought it was going to be another piece of shit Sonic game. Because, well, they mostly have been pieces of shit. I popped it in, and right away, bam, I was brought back to the old Sonic. Loved it. Even the 3D stages were somewhat decently fun, and it was just a really colorful and fun game in between all the chaotic shooters and mass destruction games. So overall, Sonic was definitely a game that surprisingly was good, and a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Coming in at number 3, Portal 2. Portal 2 is basically that game that I really had no expectations. I don't like Portal 1. I'm going to be honest. It has a ton of fans. There's a ton of you Valve fanboys out there. But honestly, I didn't like Portal 1 at all. Portal 2 comes out. I have no expectations. Nor do I really give a shit. I rented it basically because I could play co-op with a friend. Hooked. Funny as fuck, and interesting to play, with puzzles that are leaps and bounds better than what I would call shit puzzles in Portal 1. Loved it from start to finish. Fun and enjoyable co-op experience. Overall, a surprise package that way out of left field hit me right in the face, and I was like, whoa, awesome game, and definitely deserves my number 3 spot for surprisingly good titles. Deus Ex is a funny one. I had hopes that would be good, but then I had flashbacks of Alpha Protocol, and as much as I liked Alpha Protocol for being a decent game, it had a lot of problems. I had fears that Deus Ex would be the same. Instead, I got a title which was damn near fucking perfect. Fun as fuck, interesting, awesome storyline, and just the way you can play the game in so many different ways absolutely surprised me. One of the best games I played this year, and it definitely deserves a number 2 spot on my most surprisingly good games this year. Deus Ex, you kicked ass. Now, my number 1 spot goes to Catherine. Why, Whitey? You gave Deus Ex a higher score. You gave Portal 2 the same score. Simply because Catherine came out, and I was like, man, I really, really, really want my Persona 5 or my next Shin Megami game or something on next gen. And instead of getting a fucking puzzle game about a cheater, played it. And anybody who watched my stream when I played it absolutely sucked. It's a horrible player. I deserve not to ever play that game again. But I popped it back in that night. I'm like, let me think about this. Puzzle goes there. Oh, that's how you move this block. Boom! Hooked. Addicting. Fun as fuck. Oh my god. I can't stop playing. Catherine was that game that I played literally 3 hours in a row. I really don't do that for many games. I sometimes do it for games like Uncharted or right now Zelda, but most games I play like an hour or two and then I take a long break. Catherine? 3 hours just go by. I was addicted. I played once from 11 at night to 2 or 3 in the morning. Next, my old roommates, they were like, oh, what the fuck is he doing in there? It was just so addicting, so fun, and the storyline was so interesting. I wanted to know if he's cheating, if he's a good guy, if he's a bad guy. It was just really interesting. Awesomeness. And it definitely deserves the number 1 spot for just surprising the living shit out of me. I was expecting a game that I would give no higher than a 6, and instead I give it a 9 and give it an amazing, awesome score. The game is held back by very few flaws. It's unique, so it's not for everybody, but if it clicks with you, if this game registers as a good game in your view, if you're enjoying it, it's absolutely one of the best titles this year and a must-own. I plan on picking it up again for the PS3, and definitely surprised me. One of the best games this year is easily number 1 spot for best surprise title of the year. Be on the lookout for the next award, but Catherine, you win an award. Be happy!
Ain't nothing left to say, and don't be mad if I left today. Just know that we both went our separate ways. And here's a note that I left you on the dresser, babe. Dream for tomorrow with the memories from yesterday. Pack my bags cause I'm moving away. I said I'm moving away. I said I'm moving away. So if you ask me what it is I'm